Hey guys, I want to talk with you again about the case of Darlie Routier. I know there's a lot of hullabaloo that she's innocent and that all of a sudden proof that she's innocent is going to come out. I know there are a lot of people who are watching those docudramas and believing that she's innocent. I don't think she's innocent. I think she's guilty. So we'll agree to disagree on that, okay? But something I think we can agree on is I don't think that Darlie Routier should be executed. And I personally think that instead of trying to convince people that she's innocent, that people should, I don't know, talk about whether or not she actually deserves to be executed instead. There just seems to me to be way too much proof that she's guilty. So what I'm concerned about is that everyone's going to be spending their energy trying to convince other people she's really innocent when I don't think she is. And then before we know it, there's going to be an I can't say that word, sorry. There will be an execution date set. And probably on the day of her execution, there will be people protesting saying, oh, she's innocent, she's innocent. What I'm saying is, why not focus on the issue of whether or not she should be executed? Because I think if the people who are saying she's innocent right now would focus instead on whether or not she should be executed, that they would find a lot of support from people like me who believe she's guilty, but who do not believe in the death penalty. I do believe that it's the state of Texas's right to decide for themselves whether or not they believe in the death penalty. So I'm not trying to say that anybody else has the right to tell Texas what to do. However, in the case of Darlie Routier, I think she was suffering. I think she needed help. And I think the signs were there that she needed help. But I think that at the time of the tragedy, I don't think society was equipped to help her properly. And that's on us. She was taking diet pills that were taken off the market 2 or 3 years, I think, after her conviction. Has anybody dug in to find out if those diet pills may have made some kind of a difference in her behavior? When Darlie took the stand at her trial, she said that she was first molested when she was 8 years old. First molested. I can't talk today. What is this? She was first molested. That's what she said, under oath, on the stand at her trial, that she was first molested when she was an 8-year-old little girl. Why is it that with all the people discussing the case of Darlie Routier, nobody's talking about that? Nobody is discussing the impact that childhood sexual abuse may have had on her behavior when she was in her 20s. These are the reasons why I do not believe Darlie Routier should be executed. And keep in mind, her best friend begged her to get help. And according to her best friend who called me a couple of years ago and told me all about it, she said to her no, because she was afraid that if she went for help, that it wouldn't look good in a custody battle. So she was concerned about the taboo subject of needing mental health services and how it would potentially impact a custody battle. Are you kidding me? That, again, is another failure of society. If she was too afraid to reach out for help because she thought that it would somehow harm her chances of getting custody of her children. Do you see what I'm saying? I do believe that Darlie Routier is guilty. However, I do not believe that she should be executed. I think instead that she should be given the freedom of speaking the truth of what happened on June 6th, 1996, so that society can learn what we need to learn in order to help other young moms who may be struggling like Darlie was struggling at the time. Because if we can help other Darlies, then we'll be able to help other Devons and Damons too.